So just imagine being able to make creamy, smooth, homemade ice cream from scratch at home with fresh ingredients, no preservatives or extra sugars in 90 seconds. With the Ninja CREAMi, you can do it. This is the 7-in-1 frozen treat maker with the extra pints. This is so cool, so exciting, so innovative, and customer top rated, which means that our QVC family has bought it, got it home, used it, loved it, and went back to QVC.com to leave it a 5-star rating. So you really, really cannot go wrong with this. Now, again, Ninja is the #1 brand in small kitchen appliances in the United States. This beautiful machine, compact machine, because it really doesn't take up a lot of counter space, comes in many colors. Now, I don't know how many colors we have available anymore. This one that I have here, oh, we do have 8. Okay, great. So is this the white? Well, let's just check it out on, yeah, cloud silver. Then we also have, okay, this is the white. We also have the blue. This is called cinnamon. This is cloud silver. This is your mint. Rose gold, final less than 12 in the rose gold. This is the pink. And finally, the purple. Now, this is a almost $250 value. We are $179.98 plus free shipping and handling. The price itself, it's a $70 difference right there, and the free shipping, which is another $17 on top of that. So here is exactly, so you can see it broken down for you. If purchased separately, $249.98. We are on a sale price of $179.99. 5 easy payments of $36 and free shipping and handling, which again is $17. So you are getting a great value. We are also getting 5 pints, because just a regular, if you bought this out on the market, you would only get 3 pints, and then you would have to buy the extra 2 for an additional $20. In this case, it is all included, and it's really, really exciting. So it makes it so easy, like everything that Ninja does. We don't need to be professional ice cream makers. We don't need to know literally anything about anything, because this is all preset, all digital, and all we need to do is push buttons. That is it. We're gonna get 30 recipes as well, and we're good to go. But so we're talking about creamy homemade ice cream, but we can also make frozen yogurt. We can make smoothie bowls. We can make gelato. We can do sorbets. We can do frozen drinks, milkshakes, more. More importantly for me, I love this because you can control what goes in it. And if you don't, and you don't have to put any added sugars in there. You don't have to put any preservatives in there. And you can do exciting, fun things like add all different mix-ins and whatever you want, and your family is just going to love it. But all fresh ingredients, and you know what's in there. So, Jessica, you have the CREAMi set up in the kitchen right now. This is such a cool idea. Oh, you get it? I didn't do that on purpose, but super cool.
I like that pun, Rosina. Exactly right. I do have something that I'm whipping up here, so I apologize because we've got a Ninja in action. But yes, it's now time for dessert. We just had our delicious, all of our delicious dinners, breakfast, lunch, snacks, and everything, and it's time for dessert, because in our Ninja CREAMi, our 7-in-1 frozen treat maker, it turns anything that you want into a frozen treat. You can make the ice creams, the sorbets, the gelatos, the milkshakes. You customize your ingredients, and that is so important for my family, because I have a daughter with a dairy allergy, and we oftentimes go to ice cream shops and there's nothing for her on the menu. So why not bring it into your house and be able to make that sorbet that's dairy-free. You also can make all of those substitutions. You can use your oat milk, you can use your coconut milk, and you can make those dairy-free ice creams as well. So you can customize your sugars and everything from start to finish. You make it. You know exactly what's inside, and we've got those 7 preset functions to make it very simple for you. We know Ninja for quality, innovation, and being so smart, and that's no exception here with our Ninja CREAMi.
Yeah, dairy-free, no sugar added, just beautiful. I mean, and then also just all you can literally just do fresh fruit and freeze it. So
Yeah.
let's do the big reveal, and then we're going to talk about exactly how to use it and how easy it is to use and make.
Well, yes, what I was whipping up here is something that you can do very, very quickly. It's a chocolate milkshake. Oh my goodness. This just looks so delicious coming out of there. So creamy. Oh, I'm making a mess as I expected.
It's better like that. It's better like that.
Well, I didn't say that we were at, you know, a perfect ice cream shop, but it's going to be a delicious one. I'm going to grab a little paper towel, Rosina, real quick. I have never worked in an ice cream shop, but my Ninja CREAMi allows me to make all of these delicious things at home. I just have to work on the presentation part of it.
It's okay. It's the heart ice cream shop. I love it.
Yes, we even have an H on the little glass there. But this milkshake is so good. I'm just going to taste a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, creamy, delicious, smooth, melting in my mouth. That is exactly what I needed right now. And you can whip that up in just like 90 seconds from start to finish. And we can talk through exactly how you can make all of those other delicious concoctions in addition to that milkshake. Because like you said, you can use just a can of fruit to make those sorbets, and everything else, you just pour that can inside. You get to that max fill line right there.
Okay.
You put the lid on. Where's my lid? Back here. You put the lid on. You freeze this overnight. And usually what I say is when you get this home, just fill those 5 pints that come along with you. Fill those, put them in the freezer so that you can just grab and go. But you freeze this for 24 hours. You pull it out. You put it inside. And then you latch the paddle. Oh, hold on 1 second there. You latch that, and I've got sorbet right behind me that I did earlier that we can scoop and show.
That's so great. It's amazing. And literally that's all it was. So the only thing is now it's your imagination, you got creative, you fill these 5 pints up, or just 1 pint, whatever you want to do. You freeze whatever ingredients overnight, and then when it's time to do it, you connect it inside of here, and in 90 seconds, the machine has that auto IQ programs that, well, the CREAMify technology that breaks down a frozen block, and it turns everything into a creamy, smooth concoction. Which is it's kind of mind-blowing, Jessica.
It really is. Yeah, that CREAMify technology that you referenced, the paddle creamifies everything from the top and all the way down to the bottom, and it makes it so delicious and creamy. It takes all of those ingredients that you put in here and breaks them down. You can see that paddle at work, and it starts at the top and breaks it all the way down to the bottom. You see that can of fruit going in there and making that delicious pineapple sorbet. You can do a tropical fruit, you can do peaches, you can do whatever your favorite is, and you can customize perfectly. But I did scoop out
the sorbet,
my pineapple sorbet there, and that is a tasty treat. You know what? I'm just going to enjoy a little bit of that, too.
You're lucky today, Jessica.
I'm very lucky.
And then, so let's say, I assume, because I'm really not sure what the recipe is for traditional ice cream, but there's probably milk in there. So what do? You put the liquid in here, too, and let it freeze?
Well, and I've got vanilla ice cream here, too. I've got so much. We will certainly get to all of that. But we have in our recipe book, we have all of those recipes. And for the vanilla ice cream that I made, it was vanilla and heavy cream and actually a little bit of cream cheese. I have the recipe right here. I can get it closer, but I can also read it off to you. So you do a tablespoon of the Philadelphia cream cheese, a 1/3 cup of sugar. We have vanilla extract, the heavy cream, whole milk, and you mix that all together, pour it into your pint, freeze it, and then you pull it out of the freezer. And in 90 seconds, you can creamify. And I have to tell you, you can taste all of those real ingredients. I don't get that often when I go to an ice cream shop. I can taste the vanilla. I can taste that delicious heavy cream. I can taste the sugar, and it blends so beautifully together. All you need to do is click that ice cream button. It spins. Use the CREAMify technology down to the bottom of the pint. You can eat what you want, put it back in the freezer, and then you can pull it back out again, and all you would need to do is respin it, and you are good to go to enjoy that ice cream again. It really is so fun, so innovative, and it brings the ice cream shop right into your house.
And when you think about it, right, so like, yeah, granted, you have the 5 pints because we're giving them to you, but let's say you just want to have 2 pints at the ready. It's the same thing as having 2 pints of store-bought ice cream in your freezer. It's taking up the same amount of space. The problem is that store-bought ice cream is loaded full of sugar and preservatives, right? And we don't even really know everything that's inside of there. So now for the same amount of space that it's taking, and now we have all the recipes because they're coming in the booklet, you just fill it up and you make your vanilla ice cream base, right? It's ready to go, or your frozen pineapples, or you can do it with like blueberries, and you can have like blueberry lemon sorbet, all fresh. And then the minute that you want ice cream, it's gonna be 90 seconds from when you take it out of the freezer and put it in there. By the time you go get the spoon, it's ready to go, Jessica.
Yeah, it really is. And I have vanilla ice cream, that recipe that we were just talking about, that is so delicious, so creamy, and melts in your mouth. It's all here, and I am just gonna pull out a delicious scoop of this hard vanilla ice cream and get that in the bowl. And then we're gonna be able to top it with all of these things. You can do Reese's peanut butter cups. You can do, my girls like to do gummy bears, which is just so wild to me, but hey, whatever you want. You can do those, the cookies and cream. You can do the sprinkles, and it is just so delicious. I'm gonna do that here for us. I'm gonna add, let's see, I'm gonna add some of this chocolate topping.
That looks so pretty.
Oh,
everything, your whole
so
table.
Good. So delicious. Let's see, I want a couple of these. I'd like some sprinkles because why not?
Yes.
And then, of course, we might want to do some whipped cream. Shake that up a little bit to get some good whipped cream there. Oh, this looks so good. Where are my cherries?
Yes, please.
We put a little cherry on top.
Beautiful, Jessica.
You can make those sundaes. And what a fun activity to do with the kids, getting this whole sundae bar together.
Yeah.
And letting them customize. My kids love that. You know, I will say, I buy so much for them online, and when they get to go and do their own thing, customize it, pick out what they want, they get very, very excited.
You know what I didn't hear you say when you told us the recipe of that vanilla ice cream that you're having right there? I didn't hear you say 14 tablespoons of sugar.
Yeah, no, and there's none of that high fructose corn syrup and the other things. You know, you don't really know what's in those recipes, and it's really nice to be able to control what's going in it at your house, know what's going into your food, know what you're feeding your family, and of course, customize it accordingly. So you can do the ice cream, you can do the light ice cream, you can add you know, different things for low sugar, or if you want to use a dairy substitute. You can make gelato, you can make the sorbet, you can do your smoothie bowls, you can do the milkshake that I did earlier that is so, so tasty, and you can also do mix-ins. So I have another pint of vanilla that I put together here, and I will show you. I just need to grab a spoon, which I have right here. You just have to hollow out the center, and of course you see there the Ninja CREAMi at work, creamifying, making that delicious ice cream, sorbet, all of those different things that we can do. And you can buy all these fun toppings and add them and make everything so delicious at home. But what I did here, to make a mix-in, you just hollow out the center, and I'm gonna add some of these cookies. I'm just gonna put them down the center of that hole that we created in the vanilla ice cream. I'm gonna add a couple more because why not?
Yes.
More is more. And more is more delicious. So we're gonna get that going in the center. I'm gonna wipe off my hands a little bit. You put your pint back inside the container.
And I'm going to add this top. We're going to get that on securely.